When it comes to men's health, there is one subject that almost no one talks about openly. Yet, it affects nearly every man at some stage in life: sexual performance. By the time a man enters his 50s, almost half of men will face some degree of erectile difficulties. That number only climbs higher with each passing decade. And still, most men suffer in silence, either embarrassed or unsure of what to do. Many end up chasing internet myths, buying untested supplements, or believing late-night TV ads promising instant cures that rarely bring lasting results. Here's the truth. Sexual performance is not just about testosterone, blood flow, or even age. It reflects the health of your entire body, your circulation, your hormone balance, your quality of sleep, and even how you manage stress. Sometimes, something as simple as what you drink before bed can play a real role in how your body responds the next morning. Now, I understand how that sounds. A drink that boosts performance overnight? It feels like one of those too good to be true claims. But the difference here is that we're not talking about gimmicks. We're talking about research-backed, medically sound knowledge of how certain nutrients and hydration habits support blood flow, nitric oxide production, hormone cycles, and sleep, all of which directly shape your performance. In this video, I'm going to walk you through it exactly as I would if you were sitting with me in a clinic. We'll break down the science in plain English, separate fact from fiction, and look at the evidence behind specific bedtime drinks that may enhance performance the next morning for men over 50. Along the way, I'll share why these drinks matter, what research shows, and how to use them safely in your routine. But most importantly, I want you to leave with clarity. Because once you truly understand how your body works, the fear and confusion disappear. You realize that sexual health isn't about luck or mystery. It's about consistently giving your body what it needs to function well. So let's dive in. When people think about erections, they often picture hormones or desire. But physiologically, the core of sexual performance is circulation. An erection is, at its simplest, a blood flow event. The arteries in the penis expand, blood surges in, and the veins hold that blood in place. If circulation is weak, performance is weak. This is why conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes, or high cholesterol, all of which damage blood vessels, are strongly linked to erectile dysfunction. Research shows this clearly. Men with early signs of cardiovascular disease often experience erectile issues years before they have a heart attack or stroke. In fact, a study published in Circulation revealed that erectile dysfunction can serve as an early red flag for vascular disease, often appearing 3 to 5 years before heart problems. That means performance isn't just about what happens in the bedroom. It's also a vital clue about your overall cardiovascular health. Now, here's something practical. One of the most researched nutrients for vascular health is dietary nitrate, found in foods like beets, spinach, and arugula. When you consume nitrates, your body converts them into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and widens blood vessels. This makes it easier for blood to flow, not just to your heart and brain, but also to the penis. Think of nitric oxide like oil on rusty hinges. Without it, the hinges squeak and struggle to open. With it, the door swings smoothly. For erections, nitric oxide keeps blood vessels flexible, responsive, and able to fill quickly when arousal begins. Studies back this up. A clinical trial in the Journal of Nutrition found that daily beetroot juice improved blood vessel function in older adults. Another study in the Journal of Sexual Medicine found that men with mild erectile dysfunction reported better performance after adding beetroot juice to their diet. While it's not the same strength as medication, it's a natural support for the very system erections rely on. So, if you're over 50 and want a simple bedtime drink that primes your body for the morning, a small glass of nitrate-rich beetroot juice is one of the best, evidence-based choices. The timing matters. Too much can upset your stomach, and drinking it right before bed might increase nighttime urination in some men. A modest serving, about half a cup, 1 to 2 hours before bed, is usually well tolerated. I often tell patients this. Don't think of it as a miracle cure, but as one more tool in your toolkit. Supporting your vascular system with the right nutrients, exercise, and sleep habits lays the foundation for better performance and healthier aging overall. Now, let's talk about hydration, a subject most men overlook, but one that has a major effect on erectile function. Many men who come to see me expect discussions about testosterone or advanced therapies. But one of the simplest, most overlooked factors is hydration. Even mild dehydration, just 1 to 2% of body weight, can affect blood flow, blood pressure, and mood. All of these directly influence performance. Here's why. Erections require good blood volume and smooth circulation. When you're dehydrated, your blood thickens slightly, circulation slows, and your body prioritizes vital organs over functions like sexual response. On top of that, dehydration increases levels of a hormone called angiotensin, which tightens blood vessels. Think of it like squeezing a hose. The water flow slows. When that happens in the penile arteries, erections become harder to achieve and sustain. Science backs this up. Research in the British Journal of Nutrition found that dehydration increases fatigue, lowers alertness, and reduces mood. All of these are subtle but real obstacles to sexual readiness. Another review showed that hydration status affects vascular function and blood pressure, two key players in erections. But here's the tricky part. Drinking too much water before bed can backfire. Many men over 50 already deal with nighttime urination, often caused by prostate enlargement or bladder changes. Waking up several times disrupts sleep, reduces testosterone, and leaves you drained the next day, not ideal for performance. So, what's the balance? Drink consistently through the day, but cut back in the last 2 hours before bed. If you want a bedtime drink, keep it small. A modest glass of water with electrolytes such as magnesium or potassium can help. These minerals not only improve hydration but also support muscle and nerve function, including the smooth muscles involved in erections. Think of it like fueling a car. If the tank is only half full, you won't get far. But if you overfill it right before driving, it overflows. The same applies here. Hydrate well during the day, but keep bedtime drinks light and supportive. Here's a practical step. Make your last full glass of water about 2 hours before bed. Then, if you like something closer to bedtime, keep it under 1 cup and consider adding a pinch of magnesium-rich mineral salt or cucumber slices for electrolytes. This nourishes your circulation without disrupting your sleep. If this makes sense, leave a comment and let me know. Many men don't realize nighttime urination is part of the puzzle. Now, let's explore something fascinating. How certain amino acids in a bedtime drink can raise nitric oxide levels and prepare your body for stronger erections by morning.